All right, what is up, YouTube, Twitch chat? Say hello. We're back again with another Island account review. This time for Rika. So we're getting tower defense right now, but I want to know. I know I have to do quests and improve my gear. Gotcha. Those are just 7k gems though. That's crazy, River. So they know what they basically need to do, but they're just looking for a set of priorities, like what to do in terms of what. Um, so just let's break straight into this. First and foremost, I saw that they have a shitload of post boxes, which is fine because a lot of it's going into Myriad crate. Except this, there's some crates that are missing love here on your DK named Fish. So you gotta obviously spend your PO boxes on that guy. Looks like you're working on more or less getting God Shard and everybody, which is fine. You just need gear on people. More or less, it's a lot of gear by the looks of it. Initially speaking, you've got the good traps, you've got the good splicers, which is great. But let's take a look at the account proper. You've onyxed everything, fantastic. Stamps at 16k, great. All right, let's break into the meat and potatoes, see what we can find. You're just missing a couple of wows, okay? Grimoire, how's that looking? Okay. Grimoire's looking good. Constellations are probably perfectly done up. Beautiful. Vault upgrades. You're at 305 on Wicked Smart. 201 on Tome. 258 on Kitchen. Give up a Grimoire after reach villagers. Fair point. 300 on Cooking Knowledge. Let's see. Anvil. You got some loose points you need to spend, but overall not too bad. Looks like you've just got to do some claiming on a lot of it. It's just more daily shit, if anything. You're smelting bars. This is good. You've got all your upgrades. Bribes. You're probably done. Beautiful. Stamps. So you're at 16k. Still a lot of blue. Oh my god. 125 gilded stamps? Absolutely, Chris. We still have many people on the list. You have 125 gilded stamps. Also, I accidentally touched the forbidden stamp and the game and the toolbox crashed, which is hilarious. But that's fucking crazy. Sadly, I've wowed on my first DB, so I gotta do it again. Oof. So these two stamps right here are the new stamps that were added in the most recent update. Because Eidolon Toolbox isn't updated, the moment I hover over one, it crashes the client. I have mats for most, but no money for mostly. Gotcha. I mean, with the amount of blue I'm seeing and with the amount of gilded stamps, I can easily see this at an 18k stamp ratio, functionally speaking. Obviously not a priority because you're hurting on cash, but I think 18 stamps is well within wheelhouse. Okay, 11, or 11, 10, that's not too terrible. Obviously, I think there could be more, but just keep working on it aggressively. Oh my god. Oh, alchemy looks so good. Fuck me, your account's amazing. Oh, I'm busting here, chat. Vials have got a couple of rooms for completion, but that's just still good. Still very, very good. Sigils tripled out. Nice. Kilroy looking at about 161k. Bonuses 4. That's kind of low. I just say keeping up with your clicking. I would say about 7 to 8's a good average for where you're at with Kangaroo. There's your Prince looking 90 across the board. Very nice. A lot of Mob Prince, Mega Prince. Yep. Looks like it's good. Looking for too long catching up again. Okay. Nice salt rank. 440. Nice. 11 on null salts. Very nice. Adam Collider. Looks great. Equinox. Hulad. Would you like to talk about it? Would you like to talk about it? I feel sorry for when they I mean, I feel sorry now because you're having to eat this fucking ludicrous wait time. I did it when I had everything else done at time. I am ashamed. Oh, God. I pray for Lava's reset. As a heads up, we have an ad coming in 30 seconds. Whenever the ad hits, I will be taking a pause in the recording and resuming after. Did my symbols now? Okay. Construction looks good. Death Note. Eclipse across the board. What a god. Looks like you just gotta spend your worship charge. Other than that, I think that's fine. Worship levels aren't too terrible. Yeah, only 1.5. Prayer is maxed. Very nice. Traps. Ooh, a lot of empty traps here. A lot of empty traps. Definitely would say let's fill out those traps. Fill out the empty traps. Now I have XP? Okay, good. Great. Better to have them doing something. Salt lick, you're near max on your salt refinery, which is good. Everything else is looking great. How's your cooking? Probably no bubble left behind, or no meal left behind. Chuchin. No, a lot of this is achievable for you. What the fuck? So yeah, I mean, obviously just do another round of ladles. You did mention you'd done it before, but it looks like you do have the capacity for more, so get that done. How's your breeding looking? I mean, I love the levels in some of your shinies. Yeah, this is looking nice. Hey, breeding looks great. Lab, you just got everything on lock, which is fine. Guess an updated review would be good. Yeah, sure, we can add you to the list if you'd like, baby. Skill masteries, okay. Okay. You got full construction mastery, which is good. We got on tome. Top 5%er. Woo! We got a VIP, everybody. Top 5%er. Look at that. What a Chad. Everything's sovereign. Everything's sovereign. Div. If I did quests, I would rank up a bunch. Yeah, fair. Looks like you've just got to finish out on Croc and Badger for Gods. Gaming, you're in purple bits, so I'm not even going to bother. Hole, you're at 14, but this isn't updated, so we'll move on. Slab. Do you have the Nothing Trophy? Do you have the Nothing Trophy? Rika? It's not on the list here. What a god. Congratulations, you've beat out Griffy-Bit. What a guy. What a guy. Yeah, but it looks like... Okay, I was here, no trophy. Yeah, but I mean, like, a lot of this stuff here that you need to touch is minor. Like, you could buy the damaged cog and you can get the refurbished cog. That's +2 slab, like, now. You know what I mean? You gotta just do a whole bunch of questing, a couple of crafts by the looks of it. Yeah, you never made Cheezor boots? Yeah, I'd say fill out your slab. Fill out your slab. Oh yeah, true, bags as well. And then if you can, try to, you know, double back into dungeons for that shit. But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of freebie in here. Yeah, really not too bad. Farming, probably juice as fuck. Yep, farming in there. Sneaking. What's your mastery at? That's kind of fucking crazy. Okay. Well, you're maxed out on that. Got all the charms, which is good. Where you at on battles for summoning? 75 out of 200 and you're stuck on glass cannon. Yep, I know the feeling. Beanstalk looks like you just need to farm out butter bars, craft peanuts, and then do... You're close on jams, and then you just need to kind of farm out kebabs in the arena. Overall, though, I mean, looks good. Looks very good. In terms of... Let's take a look at your cards. Yeah, I mean, pretty fucking good. Yeah, and bread's bread. In terms of cards, and my biggest takeaway from this, just on a brief overview... Damn, that sucks! Damn, that sucks, Rika. That is Pepe hands. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I think the biggest takeaway that I can see for here is, especially with the state of your account, I think you could definitely afford to start prioritizing Ruby carding your shit, especially because, I mean, you have a lot of your materials that you could Ruby card. I mean, the maple tree and the dandelion tree, those are both time candyable with a decent rate. Obviously, you've just got to kind of farm out the bamboo and the eucalyptus, but I mean, same for the bugs. A lot of this is candyable, and then it's just pure fucking chance in regard to card on mobs. But overall, I love your cards. I think though, yeah, actually, I mean, these really aren't that bad either way. Yeah, they're coming up on that too. So yeah, I'd say spend some time, Ruby out your resources cards. Your resource cards. For sure. I think that's super viable. But I mean, is there anything else in particular like me to take a look at? Because I mean, functionally speaking, the big callouts for me is stamps, those freebies in your slab, and then just rubying these cards here. Because I mean, you're practically done with most of the relevant stuff. It's just rounding out the last semblance of rough edges, so to speak. Just trying to rake up a tome. Ah. So let's look at tome in ways you could improve. I mean, if you really want to go for points value, if you can get this down to like 1 second, it's easy. Looks like you need to get some bigger prints on your spore caps and a couple of your generic prints. Not seeing anything that's like super. I mean, pushing your god rank is always going to be helpful. 20 season storage is just going to come with time on that. I mean, a big thing here is, yeah, like you said earlier, if you really want to push your tome out, doing your quests and getting those unique quest completes and getting all the components is, 1, going to help with slab, 2, going to help with your quest completes total, and 3, it's going to increase your trophies found. That's the real kicker, because it's going to affect well, technically 3 if you count slab, because you're going to be improving your slab statistics, and then you're going to be improving your unique quests tracker for tome and your trophies found in tome. You know what I mean? But I mean, overall, I don't think there's much that isn't like super time gated, more or less. Yeah, I think that's really it in regards to tome. I mean, how close are you to the 1% threshold here? You are 2 points away from 1%. Are you fucking kidding me? You are 2 points away from 1%. This is true. Mateen is correct. There are other multipliers that are based off of that, so... Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest takeaway then would be doing your quests to, one, affect Slab, and two, affect Tome. I think that's the biggest takeaway, because there's quite a few freebies here in Slab. Empty box, Bomber Challenge, Scroll. I mean, some of this you gotta buy, but it's like, whatever. Use my boober to get bigger bubbles. That, fair point, fair point. But yeah, I mean, if you just did the quests, you could complete a good chunk of Slab, and that's really gonna do it. Hello, wife. Hello, wife. But yeah, I'd say overall, just doing your Slab and pushing your stamps and your resource cards have been here. Been here, you just been lurking, you goblin? Just do a task or a quest. That's fair. Didn't do candyable bubbles yet because I've been farming shells with ES. That's a fair point. But need to find the time to do quests. Yeah, and that's the biggest payoff, so it's just gonna give you a lot more bang for your buck, you know? I've been watching you, Mike Wazowski. I'm always watching. Sorry, thank you for the follow. But yeah, happy to have given you a kind of a quick review on this here, Rico. As for you folks over at YouTube, if you ever guys want to get your account reviewed, check us out on Tuesdays and Thursdays over at Twitch or YouTube Live, where we stream Eidolon. We give account reviews to anybody who asks. If you'd like an account review but you can't make it to our streams, check out our Discord. Link is in the description below. We've got a channel set up there so that you can drop off your toolbox, and we're happy to get to it in the next stream. But until next time, we'll see you folks in the next video. Ta-ta.